So I've asked, it was last week, Mark, why have you brought micronized creatine out? You know, you could have done loads of little mixes, which I could have done, absolutely. I had some brilliant ideas for creatine. I had one which was unbelievably good, but the raw materials went so high up in price, I couldn't justify it. So I went back to creatine, micronized creatine monohydrate. And someone went, well, why are you doing it? It's been around for ages. There's different levels of creatine. Like anything, you get different qualities. So, you know, you can buy a typical creatine monohydrate that's not micronized. And what you'll find with that product, it's very sugary, kind of granular is the word I'm looking for. Now with that, there's a couple of things that'll happen. That won't even get out the gut. So it'll stay in the gut. One of the main things creatine does is it attracts fluid. So you're going to get very bloaty, a bit of discomfort. It's not even going to reach the muscles because it'll not even get through the mesh in the gut wall into the blood system to get to the muscles because the granules are too big. So that is your kind of bottom grade creatine. And it's cheap. It's gone up in price a little bit, but it's cheap. And that's why a lot of the bulk companies, these mass market commercial companies, will use it. So if you're buying a creatine off one of the bigger companies or in one of the chain stores that are around, and it's not micronized, don't bother. Don't bother. You're wasting your money. You will just try and mix it. If it ain't mixing, you know what's that going to do in your body. Okay. Now, some of the creatines out there like that are actually informed sports regulated, which is ridiculous because they're a pathetically bad product. However, it's about money. So say some of these companies are selling, I don't know, 100 million tubs of creatine a year, and the marketing's so good that people will buy it, not knowing what they're getting because they all think creatine is creatine. These guys make, say, £5 a pot from the buy-in of raw materials. It's 500 million quid extra profit. That's how corporates work. I don't. So we could buy grades of creatine. Guess which grade I buy? Pharmaceutical top grade. It's about 200 times particular sized less, smaller than that low grade rubbish that people peddle. So if you want a micronized creatine, look at the Nvrenuf brand and you're going to get pharmaceutical grade, complete quality, brilliant absorbed creatine monohydrate, and it works. It changed bodybuilding when it came out, it changed sports when it came out. It is great. What has changed is people have gone for lower quality to make bigger bucks. Nvrenuf doesn't do that because I own it and I'm a very up there, moral, you get what you see kind of guy. Creatine monohydrate, give it a go.